Welcome back to Rolling Loud, California. It's your boy Jacques Moran. We got Tolly Spencer, and in the center we got the Zoe is too focused. We got legend DJ Whoo Kid.
Welcome.
You know, we just coming out of Fat Nick. Welcome, man. How you feel? How's it feel to be back?
I mean, I'm just blessed to be like one of the respected OGs that kids look up to bootleg their songs. You know, all the managers. The thing that this is the trick. All the managers used to get bootlegged by me, and then they used my blueprint to blow up all these guys from Kodak Black. I saw you had Tyler Yahweh.
Yeah.
I mean, from Lil Baby to this guy, that guy, I leaked everybody's song. So I've been coming here for a while, but I just been hiding. So I don't want no artists trying to get at me.
No artists trying to come and get at you. I remember you have been in the game since you were selling mixtapes. People were selling mixtapes in barbershops on cassette tapes, right? Drama gets rated on the mix on leaked songs, essentially.
Yeah,
right?
He took
right?
it to another level, though.
The mixtape game, right? And then now it's about monthly listeners on Spotify.
Yes.
You being here on the pulse of what the youth is listening to right now, can you give me some words about what it feels like to be this? That's such a long career.
I mean, it's all about like somehow grasping and engaging into being like the DNA of hip hop. As you can see, a lot of like I guess clout chasing really don't work.
Yeah, you good.
I don't want to talk about. Not to mention this stage had a couple clout juice, but
as part of it.
As part of the game.
But the thing about this stage, it creates like real like futuristic legendary artists where. I could talk about that person the next 10, 20 years from now. But we all know who's who. But I bootleg those guys, too. I got a Lamborghini bill to pay. So as long as they pay me, I'm good.
I love that.
But it's like, you just got to like, it's just a certain thing that me, Drama, Khaled, like this, all these big DJs out here, we just know the spark in every artist.
JFNN.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be like, they're gonna be like the next guy, but as long as we open the doorway and we know the spark, that's why we're here.
Okay, that makes sense. And so now that things have changed a little bit, how would you say that you go about like finding new artists nowadays? Like what makes somebody stand out to you?
Well, the days of demos is over. The days of like, I like it when it's fate. Like somehow they know this person, or somehow I'm in the airport, you run into me, or I got a flat tire. Hey, my cousin's a rapper. Because that's how I found like so many, like even like Kendrick Lamar. Like, I was hanging with, I forgot what was the other artist you used to mess with?
J-Rock.
Yeah, J-Rock. So I was
back when Kendrick was K-Dot.
I was kidnapped to do J-Rock's mixtape, right? But I'm like, yo, who is this kid on there?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, that's Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
So I was like, I said, where's he at? Oh, he's in the back. So I go in the back. And Kendrick Lamar is like, he looks like a hippie, and he's like killing ants and shit. Like, when you're young and you're like, he's like, pew, pew, pew. Like, bottle rockets. Okay, I don't know, firecrackers blowing up air holes and shit. I was like, he's like, yeah, man, I'm K-Dot, I'm Kendrick. And then after that, he came to my show on Eminem's channel, and I interviewed him for the first time. But even before we even started the interview, he was like, I'll never forget the day you told me that I'm gonna be big one day. Because I told him, I said, yo, I think you're gonna be big one day. Out of all the stuff I've heard, I think you're gonna be big one day.
Yeah.
And then he stopped the interview before we even started. That's the first thing he told me. Yo, I'll never get the day Whoo Kid told me I'm gonna be big. And then that was it.
Wow.
But it's like that spark though. It's like, and I didn't even see him. There's some people I never met, like Juice WRLD, like Lil Baby Lil Baby gave me a demo with no name on it. He was like, this is my artist. And I can't remember everybody that gives me demos.
This is back in like 2010, 2011.
So I think he had that song where he was cursing his girl out or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, these girls are the same or whatever.
Oh, Thotty Yada?
No, these girls are the same.
Juice WRLD you're talking about.
Yeah.
All Girls Are the Same,
Yeah,
produced
he's
by
like,
Nick Muir.
Fuck
That's his first one,
fuck that chick or whatever.
Yeah. And then Lucid Dreams came after that. Yeah.
So I had Lucid Dreams too. So he gave me both, but they had no titles. So I'm leaking it. I'm like, yo, ain't that the song that I leaked like last year?
Yeah.
But Lil Bibby was like, yo, I've always like admired the way you leaked all the Chicago drill dudes, like Lil Durk and everybody from out there. But he said, I'm gonna use the Whoo Kid formula. And it was indirect and it's fate. I'd rather it be like that. And when I met Juice WRLD, he was like, what? Lil Bibby gave you my shit?
Yeah, dude. Lil Bibby, they were riding with him from the jump. They saw him, they believed in him, they invested in him,
That's
and then
amazing.
he blew.
But it's like, I'd rather it be like that than it being like a favor.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
It's like, that just goes to show, you know, when you see something in somebody and then it blows up, it's like, does that make you also feel like, dang, like I trust my gut? I can see the talent.
It's like I respect whoever's giving me the demo, you know?
Yeah.
So it goes a long way.
Right.
You know, like Dr. Dre would be like, yo, I want to fly you in, listen to my stuff. I'm not going to be like, yo, everything is hot. I'm going to be like, yo, this shit is whack, yo. Get the fuck out of here.
Tell people that?
That shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Nicki Minaj, same thing. That's like my BFF. When I first met her, you know, I told her, yo, get out of here with this shit. She was talking about killing and cutting coke and all that.
But like she came back and she
came
put
back on my show, not only to curse me out, respectfully, curse me the fuck out, right? But then she was like, yo, thank you for telling me that the first shit was whack. And now she's the biggest fucking, like the queen, like one of the queens of hip hop right now.
Most legendary female rapper that there's ever been.
That's what she's doing. She comes to my station, Dolo. Like she respects, like that's how it is. And these artists never forget.
They never forget. Happy belated to Nicki. Whoo Kid, thank you so much for sitting down with us. Big shout out to you. We got Tally Spencer, Jacques Moreau, Rolling Loud LA.